Hi everyone, this is Shamin, and in today's video, I'd like to share with you a few resources that will be split into bite-sized video. The first video is actually about how can you reshare a trusted post to also include your opinion. There are many ways to share content on LinkedIn. So if you're trying to build your personal brand, you should have an opinion. Don't just reshare a post on your own feed, but reshare and add your opinion. All right. So for me, I could have went to the Business Times, SGX Group. All right. These are places where I could find articles, okay, that would be talking about, say, my topic. Okay. Say for example, if I'm a reminder who recommends bank stocks. Okay, I saw a post by SGX Group or I saw it on the Business Times. I could kind of scroll down and click on repost. Now, how do you get here? Okay, what you want to do is you want to search for Business Times. Okay, you need to search the word first. Okay, so for example, I'm searching for Business Times. If I type there, usually it will come up if I've been going to that page quite a bit. Okay, and then you need to click once on the result, the correct result in a sense. And thankfully, there are not many businesses with the same name, right? So you usually would be able to find it. Now, by default, you would land on this third tab, okay, called Post, Posts here. If you're not here, please just click once and you should see all their recent posts and click on the one that you would like to repost with your opinion. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to repost and say and select this first option called repost with your thoughts. When I click on that, this thing will open and I will say something like, hi friends, as you know, I love bank stocks and I've been recommending them to you. And then I'm going to tag DBS, okay? DBS Bank shares hit an all-time high of 52.75. Here's what you need to know. Okay, let me start the next line. Shift enter, we'll go to the next line. Here's what you need to know why the stock price grew. So usually I recommend for you to share point 1 to 3. Okay, why? Because if you don't share your insights, then really you're not building your personal brand. You're just sharing articles and you're not giving context as to why this is important to your network. After you're done typing your caption, tagging whoever needs to be tagged, whether it's DBS Group or SGX Group or OCBC Securities, UOB Kay Hian, you need to tag. Just click on the add sign, type UOB, and select the second one, which is the UOB Kay Hian. If you need, I like to add bullet signs. If you need like OCBC Securities, okay, do the same, right? And then I'm just gonna add hashtag like SG Stocks Trade SGX. Okay, now 3 hashtags. Okay, usually I would also hashtag my own company. If let's say my company is UOB Kay Hian, I would actually hashtag UOB Kay Hian. If my company is OCBC Securities, I would do that. Okay, and usually I highly encourage people to come up with their own hashtag. So for me, recently I started my own hashtag as well called Learn with Charlie. So I would actually use this hashtag so that when people click on it, they will see all the posts that I've been posting as well. Okay, so this is one way, and I could say something like to buy reach me at or contact me at, okay, then your email and contact, right? So this is how you should repost. There's few more things like emojis, etc. I'll share it in my second video, but you could click post if it's a good time now. Usually I recommend you to post anywhere from 8 a.m. all the way to like 2 p.m. because I think anytime in the afternoon or evening, usually people are not on LinkedIn. So if they're not LinkedIn, you can actually schedule it for later. So today is Saturday. If I don't think people are online on Saturday and Sundays, I could schedule it for Monday at say 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. And I can click next and the button becomes schedule and I can schedule it. Okay. If you actually schedule this post and you said, oh no, I have something I would like to change. Okay, go back to your profile. Okay, go back to your profile. Okay, click on the LinkedIn logo at the top left. Click on start a post and go to this button called schedule for later. And they will say this view all scheduled post. And you can click on the three dots. You could either edit it, modify means change the schedule. You want it to go out now, you post now, or you can delete. So I'm going to actually delete this post because that's not actually the post that I want to post. I'm just doing a demonstration. Okay, so this is how you can post on LinkedIn. Now, if you like to add emojis, I'll be sharing with you a link on Emojipedia in the description. So what I usually do is I search the emoji that I like. Say, for example, I like contact. So I'll scroll down, or phone. So I'll scroll down to the phone icon. I usually like this. I'll go back to, they say it's copied, right? So I'll go back to my post and I'll say something like this. Okay. So this is my email. So I'm going to go back to this website called Emojipedia and search email. So these are two icons that I really like using. All right. So usually either of these two, I would copy this and go back to here and say workshops at skyscrm.asia. And I can post or schedule it. Okay, so as I mentioned to you, I think that you could tag the companies involved. For example, if the post is for SGX Group, you could tag them. Whether or not they will engage with you, I'm not sure because these are bigger corporate brands, but there are many brands that I've talked about. For example, Lumen 5. I've talked about brands like PictoChart, Canva. They have engaged with my posts on LinkedIn before. And for Canva, they are mostly engaging on Instagram, not so much on LinkedIn. So whenever you tag them, you are telling them that, hey, I'm talking about you. And most of the time they would actually at least like your post, and it actually improves the reach because there's some engagement from that brand, that trusted brand. Okay, so if you just see, like, for example, right, this particular brand has 12K followers. Lumen 5 also has 7K followers. All right, Canva actually has more if I'm not wrong. So let me just try to take a look at Canva. It's 2 million followers. Okay, so these are things where I think you could do and practice more to repost meaningfully with your thoughts and insights. Please do not just repost a post because at one point or another, people are going to think to themselves like, why do I need to read this, or what is it? If you read it already, right, if you read an interesting article, right, just share with me your 3 insights, and then I can decide for myself whether or not I want to read. Okay, so that's my thought, and that's what I want to share with you today. I hope that this video has been helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in my next few videos where I share with you how you can show up a little bit more meaningfully online. Thank you. And if this video has been helpful, do remember to like it, drop a comment. It will encourage me to create more videos for you. And do share with your friends who you think would benefit from this video. Even if they have never attended our workshops before, you could share it with them to help them out, and they can decide for themselves whether they would like to join us in our next workshop. Thank you, and I hope to see you soon.